UFC 313, Alex Pereira taking on Magomed Ankalaev. A lot of people thought that this was going to be his hardest test. Alex Pereira came in as the champ, defending his UFC light heavyweight title from a guy that people thought was very dangerous and a good test for him. Alex came in with an incredible entrance. People really relate to it, no matter what language you're watching. You can just tell that Chama is universal. Magomed came into this fight with a lot of boos. People really had their hearts with Pereira. When the first round started, it looked like Magomed Ankalaev wasn't going to be able to get in on the really long legs of Alex. It looked like Alex was going to be able to stay away and strike, use his kickboxing, fight his type of fight. Towards the end of the first round, we saw it. We saw what the game plan of Ankalaev was. Came in for a shot, he came in for a takedown, and he got Alex Pereira up against the fence. That was around 30 seconds left in the round. Held him up against the fence. First round ended. Wasn't much that happening, but we were in for a fight. We were going to see a fight between the two best. Second round was a good round. Both guys fought. There were some really good strikes thrown in that round. 3 of the judges scored that round for Ankalaev. Alex Pereira won the first round. Ankalaev won the second round. And we were on to the third round, and it started to become clear that Pereira wasn't really getting his game plan in. He seemed a little stifled. It looked like Magomed Ankalaev was taking over the fight. That was in the third round. It was a round that he won on the judges' scorecards as well. Fourth round is where we really saw Ankalaev take over the fight, take over Alex Pereira, hit him a bunch of times. Pereira, at the end of the round, started to look really tired. It didn't look like the guy that we saw in the beginning of the fight. The fifth round was a little different. We really saw that Pereira wanted to win the fight, and we saw that he tried a little harder in that fifth round. His foot movement was a little faster. He did a little bit better in that round. It was a little too late. Alex Pereira lost the fight. Magomed Ankalaev got his hand raised, becoming the new UFC light heavyweight champion of the world in a lackluster fight. It was not a great fight. It was, in my opinion, a letdown. We expected to see more. Afterwards, you had to wonder what went wrong. What went wrong with Pereira? Why wasn't he able to fight a great fight? Why wasn't he able to really land his strikes, land power shots at the right moment? And what really happened here? We know what happened. Alex Pereira lost the fight. We have a new UFC champion. Moving on from here, I want to ask you, what is next for this division? Do you think this was a good thing for the division, or did this kind of just let you down, that Pereira lost the fight? We were really building something here with Pereira, and now all of a sudden there's a new champ. Do you think Pereira will come back? I think that's what most people are going to want to see. They're going to want to see a rematch. But if Pereira doesn't win the rematch, that's the end. We got a new guy who's the best, who's the king of the division. Great fight for Magomed Ankalaev. You got to give him a lot of credit here. He fought a great fight. The real question is, what really happened here? What went wrong? Can Alex Pereira put together some kind of plan and come back and figure out Magomed Ankalaev to really strike? You know, we saw a great head kick from him in the fifth round. Actually, I want to take that word great back. We saw a head kick, but we saw more strikes landing from Magomed Ankalaev. We just saw better strikes, crisper strikes, better control in the octagon control. He controlled him up against the fence. Looks like Alex Pereira found an opponent that understands him, isn't afraid of him, isn't afraid to get close in on him, and really just control him. And once we talk about that first round, once he clinched with him, Magomed Ankalaev must have felt that he can control this guy. He can get past the pocket. He can get past the strike zone of where Pereira is dangerous and really catch him. It only takes one shot. You'll be knocked out cold by Alex Pereira. So in the next fight, Pereira's got to land. He's got to land early, and he's got to take control, and he's really got to stun him early. He can't let this happen again. This will be the end of his career as a great. Really set him back far, losing twice in a row. You don't really come back from fights like that. I think it was a lackluster fight. I'm not even sure if I want to watch it again, but that's what's going to happen. We're going to see this fight again.